Good evening. The Kansas Prisoner Review Board has reversed its decision to grant parole to Jimmy Nelms, the man who killed KHP Trooper Conroy O'Brien in 1978.
The board did not explain why it made this reversal, but it came after lots of questioning and criticism, especially from law enforcement. KHP's Jocelyn Schifferdecker is live in Southeast Wichita to take us through this. Jocelyn.
Yeah, Deb, Chris, we are outside of the Kansas Highway Patrol building Troop G in East Wichita. Now, investigators say Jimmy Nelms brutally killed Trooper O'Brien execution style along the Kansas Turnpike near Matfield Green. Because of that, several law enforcement agencies say Nelms shouldn't be granted parole and are relieved he isn't getting out this time. May 24th, 1978. Kansas Highway Patrol Trooper Conroy O'Brien was stopped along the Kansas Turnpike near Matfield Green. He was writing a ticket when Nelms and others approached the trooper at gunpoint, forced him out and into a nearby ditch, and shot and killed O'Brien with the trooper's own gun.
That story, Conroy's story, has reverberated throughout the law enforcement community since 1978.
That's why Kansas Highway Patrol Association President Sage Hill called it a gut punch when the board granted Nelms parole earlier this month.
I think most of us had an actual physiological pain response to that news.
He took to social media making this statement, saying in part, the association condemns the parole.
Especially in a circumstance like this where it was clearly premeditated. They had several opportunities to, cease the criminal activity, to let him go.
Monday night, the board reversed its decision to grant Nelms parole.
We were elated. First of all, that there was an appropriate response to it was just outrage from the community.
The board didn't explain why it made the reversal, but it does follow social media posts like this from several agencies. The Fraternal Order of Police even wrote, "Letting a cop killer walk free is a disgrace to the memory of Trooper O'Brien."
Conroy's story resonated with many of us on the patrol now from a time even before we were troopers.
Trooper Conroy's daughter, Neely Goen, also offered a statement. She says, in part, "The people of the state of Kansas and my family got the outcome they felt was correct." She then goes on to say, "Now I get to deal with all this again in 2 years. People do not understand what capital cases can do to families. I was really hoping I was done." Reporting live in Southeast Wichita, Jocelyn Schifferdecker, KHP News on your side.